Good YouTube, it's your boy Matt Gifted Hands, back to y'all with another video. And in this video it's gonna be a Mohawk low skin fade. I'm gonna shape up the beard real nice. I'm gonna freehand it all the way around, keep it real right here, real thick around the cheek line. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, and just what's going on?
Let me take this real quick. Like I said, if you're new to his channel, okay, this is what, if you're new to his channel, please hit the subscribe button right here. This is Matt Gifted Hands, all right?
Right there.
Matt Gifted Hands. I mean, he has gifted hands. I mean, it's right there on the screen. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, all right?
Spirit fingers.
First of all,
Spirit fingers.
First of all,
Spirit.
How are you in my video right now?
Spirit.
How are you in my video right now? How are you in my intro right now?
Spirit. He said spirit.
Y'all should really do that. I'm not even kidding right now.
That dude said, what's the total? No, that can't be right. Whoa,
What's the total?
whoa.
Bro, he ordered like 2 things and then the lady was like, that'll be like $6.99. He's like, no, that can't be right. Are you recording?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Bloopers.
All right. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button. Boy, 360JEEZY.
Tuned.
All right, let's jump right into it. I'm using my Ultra fast feeds and I'm creating my first guideline with the lever close, which is a 0, and I'm keeping it real low because I want the top to be a little darker. And we're just gonna open up our lever into the middle and then open it all the way as we're blending up. So right here the lever's in the middle after it being closed. Alright, so now the lever is all the way open, which is a half. And I'm just following the same shape as the first guideline. Because this is a low fade Mohawk, so I wanted to keep that first guideline real low. And you may have to work your way down after going all the way up to the half. You may need to close your lever a little bit to remove any dark spots that you see. Just small little detail work. Alright, so we're going to jump right into the number 1 guard. The lever is open, which is a 1.5. And then you're going to put it in the middle and then close it. See right there, I put it in the middle. And he's keeping the length on top of the Mohawk and on the back area. He likes the back area to be real long. So we're not going to do too much to the actual Mohawk. We're just going to fade the sides. And I'm going to hook up his beard real nice. I'm going to shape it up, line it up. Alright, so right here, this is a number 2 guard. And I'm using the same steps. I always start open, middle, close. I'm just trying to remove the bulk. So I came back to my 1 guard with the lever open. And the reason why I always start with my lever open is because if the hair's not cutting, then you could just move the lever down. Now, if you start with the lever closed, then you may create yourself another line that you can't get out. So always start with the lever open. And if it doesn't cut, then move the lever down so you can start fading the hair. So you can see that using that one guard with the lever open kind of remove that bulk of that two guard. Alright, so now we're using the 0 guard, which is the 1/16 or your half guard, whatever, depending on what kind of clippers you use. I'm using a double magnetic guards. And again, I always start with the lever open, put it in the middle, and then close it. And you'll see that blend start coming together. After I use my 0 guard, I'll take the guard off and I'll leave the lever open, which is a half, and I'll kind of just use the corner of my blades to bring that blend together. Alright, so right here is no guard, and I'm not necessarily flicking, but I'm using the C-cup motion. I don't really like flicking, but I do use a C-cup motion, meaning I bring the clipper towards me. I don't dig in, I don't create myself another line. See, I remove that line. And this is just me going back and doing some detail work. A haircut and beard usually takes anywhere from, depending on what kind of fade or whatever, I usually take 45 minutes for a haircut and beard. Haircut I'll do in 30 minutes. Depending on the haircut, I could probably do it in 20 minutes. Alright, so this is a number 3 guard, and I always start with the lever open and I just work my way down. I'm just removing bulk. I'm not going to cut into his mohawk. I'm just going to use that 3 guard to blend right into the top. Notice how that's coming together. Saw a little dark spot, so I grabbed my 1 guard, kind of just work that line out. Alright, so as you can tell, I left the bottom in the beginning. Just because, I'm going to bald it out anyway. So this is the Andis MVP clipper, and I'm using my 5-0 blade. It's just like your balding blade, like your T outliners, your trimmers. It's just equivalent to that. It's a 5-0 blade. Alright, so I can bring the blend a lot nicer together. I'm using my Andis Profoil shaver, and I'm not going to create myself another line. I'm just kind of flicking the Andis shaver as I get close to the outliner guideline, and it blends right into it. Right here I had to go back and just fade that out. Alright, so now that we're on this side still, we're just going to blend that beard into the fade. And I kind of use the same steps as I did on the fade. I'll start with the lever open and work my way down, and then I'll use a half guard and then the 1 guard. Sorry, my elbow got in the way when I was lining up his beard line on the back. Right here I'm using my Andes GTX T outliners. They are modified. And I did cut the plastic off of the trimmer. But whenever you do this, you do lose the factory warranty. So I wouldn't do it if you're expecting to send your clipper in. If it breaks or whatever, it stops working, you can't send it in like this. They won't accept it. Alright, so I'm lining up the top of the beard. I'm keeping it real natural, right where he has it at. And these are just different techniques on how to line this side of the beard. I am a right-handed barber, so I kind of stand behind the client so I can get that nice curve on the beard doing the left side of the client's face. Alright, so right here I grabbed the number 1 guard and I'm going against the grain on the mustache area to bring it down, and I'm just going to line it up. And this is the main reason why barbers cut that plastic off on the T outliner, so they could get easy around the mustache easier and around the ear line. That plastic piece would sit on the client's nose and create a vibration. It'll be uncomfortable, and then going around the ear, it was so bulky that you couldn't really do it. This is easy. Cutting your trimmer like this makes it a lot easier. Alright, so what you do to one side, you do to the other. The reason why you didn't see me do the zero guard and all that, my elbow and my arm was in the way most of this clip, so kind of started it around this area. But you saw the steps on the other side, so you just do the same steps. YouTube, I'm coming up on 5,000 subscribers. I am gonna do a 5,000 subscriber giveaway. I will be giving away some Tune 45 products. I got 2 dad hats. I got two Tune 45 shave gels and a money clip. And as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a live stream video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. That way, when I go live, you get a notification on your phone. Because I am going to be doing this giveaway. I appreciate all the support, all the love. I couldn't have done this without y'all. Thank you for all the support, for real. We got some big things coming in 2K17. Same thing on the other side. We're blending in the beard. You always want to have a light touch whenever you use the shaver, the box shaver. That way you don't create yourself a line that you can't get out. Man, I didn't even know my shoulder kept getting in the way. I apologize, man. So as a right-handed barber, the right side of the face is a lot easier to line up. It's a lot more comfortable. But I'm just using the corner of the blade to create that curve, and then I'm gonna come back with the razor anyways to make it real nice and sharp. So you don't need to spend too much time using the trimmer to line up a beard or edge up, because you're just gonna come back and use a razor anyways. And if you don't use a razor, you should get you a 245 straight razor and a 245 shave gel and go to work. Alright, so right here I'm combing down the little baby hairs in the front of the edge. Then I put these Velcro patches in there so I can hold the hair back. Spray some spritz, blow dry it. You could use hairspray too. This is just to keep the hair in place. That way when you're lining up, the hair doesn't move. You don't have to keep brushing down. And I always use like my knuckle area of my fingers to kind of brace myself on the client's forehead. That's like your safety. That's like your safety right there. Alright, so from the previous barber, he did push his lineup back a little bit, so I'm kind of, you can see right there in the corner it was pushed back, so I'm gonna bring it back to life. Right there I pointed to where it was pushed back. But I'm not gonna knock on the previous barber. We just fix it, right? Just to give you a heads up, I am doing a dry shave right here. If you are not familiar with the straight razor, I wouldn't recommend doing a dry shave. It depends on what type of mood I'm in. I like dry shaving, but again, I do love using the 245 products as well, especially around the mustache area. But on the beard line, it kind of creates that ash mark, and I don't know, I just think it looks real fresh. But if the client's hair is real coarse or real thick or it's pulling, throw some shave gel on there so the client isn't feeling any kind of pain or any kind of pulling. And always stretch the skin. Always use your opposite hand that's not being in use and stretch that skin. Ask your clients to stretch, to kind of like blow a bubble around whenever you're doing the beard around the cheek area. Tell the client to act like he's blowing a bubble, and that creates that stretch. That way you can bring that line real nice and straight. Alright, so now I love this part. I always pick out the beard real nice, and then I shape it using the Wall Magic cordless clippers. And I'm just keeping this natural shape, but I'm gonna enhance it, I guess you can say. Make it real clean. Right here I'm in front of the client, that way I can see the hair sticking out. Another trick that you can do is put like a white towel by the hair, that way you can see like the little hair sticking out like behind the client. That's a little nugget right there. I learned that in barber school, to be honest with you. Alright, so now we're gonna line the bottom of the client's neck. So here it is. Here's the finished look. Low fade mohawk with beard, looking real crispy, real nice. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. This is all my social media. Make sure you follow me.